There are 30 collectible dog tags in Battlefield 6, which I will show you the location of each of them, starting in the first mission, Always Faithful. Just after escaping the NATO base, you'll find this on the crate just up the path on the left before you reach the next area.
Got an ID tag here.
In the area where you place the second C4 charge to destroy the servers, you'll find a dog tag on a corkboard on the backside of a pillar on the left-hand side of the room. Just a quick note, the collectibles do save as soon as you pick them up, so you can save and quit if you want to immediately, if you're doing this in chapter select. There we go. Now after rappelling to the roof, just shortly after that, you're going to head straight to find the collectible next to an orange Gatorade cooler.
Secure yourselves, Tempest.
Clear ahead. Clear! Tempest, you got PAX reinforcements on ascent.
We are now going to head to the rock, where there are going to be 3 sets of dog tags we're going to find. And as soon as you land from the parachute jump, head back to the left side and look next to the abandoned flat cannon. Your team's going to go off to the right. You'll join them in a moment, but just turn around and head straight back this way.
Tag recovered.
Okay, this next dog tag will be located in the World War II museum in the tunnels. Look for the radio operator sitting at a desk in the hallway just past the hanging Spitfire plane.
Clear.
Here's the plane. The hallway is just in front of us.
Remember this from the
Labeled
briefing.
the sleeping quarters.
Underground World War II museum. Pretty cool, huh? Oh man, these guys were tough. No PMCs back in their day. You know any mercs?
Been on joint ops with them, and a few I served with signed up.
Okay, so you're going to be dealing with some battery locations further on. Now at the second battery location, check the container just to the right as you approach this battery. So the container is just here to the right at the bottom of the stairs. All right, we're moving on to Operation Gladius. Now after clearing this large open area and before you follow your tank up the road, we're going to check behind the position on the front right corner here, just above me, and there's going to be a crate right behind it. We can find the dog tag sitting on top. Now continue the fight through the streets and buildings, and on your way to the Overwatch position, grab the dog tags on the roof between the 2 buildings. We're going to follow this path up into this building up to the 2nd floor. And once we get back outside, we'll be up on a roof. We're going to find the dog tag.
Imagine leaving everything behind, just like that.
You think they made it out?
Got an ID tag here.
All right, so during this next section, you're going to have to fight your way into City Hall. Once you clear the area and enter the building, take a left, and you're going to find this stuck to the wall right here in the poster. We are now headed over to Night Raid. Now, while sweeping the upper floor, keep running straight and enter the last room. You're going to sweep the first floor and then the upper floor. And up here, we're just going to keep going back through the doors. And then the final room, it's going to be in the back corner in the bathroom. There's going to be enemies here. Careful.
You're gonna need this. Room clear. Anything?
Okay, that is the first of 4 dog tags we're going to find in this chapter. So now we're going to be running towards the exfil. Now, while running to it, you're going to pass through a building and you're going to see pyramids out in the distance. Crawl through here. The pyramids will be directly in front of us. You'll also be on a soccer field, looks like. Now in the back right corner, we're going to find the dog tags.
Keep moving. We've brought enough bad luck to the city tonight. This op has been so messed up.
We've been dealt shit cards all night. All we can do is play them.
Okay, now from here, you're going to be ambushed at Souk. You're going to pass through some narrow alleys, and then you're going to find a collectible in a clothing store on the counter just to the left side. Or as we turn this corner, you're going to see right here a clothing store. Check the counter.
Tag bound.
Now after that, we're going to be doing a very large outside survival situation. and an enemy helicopter is going to appear, and you'll need to acquire the appropriate munitions. So down here in this room, you're going to find the dog tag, as well as something to take out the helicopter. All right, moving on to No Sleep. In the room where you get the briefing near the start, which we just entered, you're going to find this on the table directly to the left as you enter. Now, in the PAX HQ room, after your rooftop sniping section, after the cutscene that played, you're going to find this on the wall in the back right corner, attached by a knife on a piece of plywood.
Tag recovered.
And the final one here in No Sleep, after losing the train and having to exit your vehicle, check inside the container with the logo from Celine's company.
Pursue from the air. Let's get topside, calling
It'll be
a
this
little bird.
lit one here.
Hey, see the logo on the container? That's Salim's company.
Oh, great. Packs could ship in whatever they wanted. Into the tunnels, then anywhere in the city.
I am now headed over to Moving Mountain. Now, after the cutscene with President Fernandez, and before securing the roof, head to the kitchen on the first floor, and you're going to find this collectible on the counter. It'll be in the back right corner of this room, or this floor.
Tag recovered.
While making your way through a large park to find the drone command, you'll find a building with a dog tag on the floor. The building is going to be surrounded up ahead here with blue porta potties along with some heavy construction equipment.
Getting close.
This will be right before you leave the park area.
Prospect Park is crawling with hostiles. Looks like they're gearing up for round 2.
Everest is secure for now, but there might be movement outside, so pick up the pace.
All right, you're going to eventually crash into the subway, and then you're going to make your way to the subway station. You're going to find a dog tag in the middle of this area next to the green duffel bag. There are going to be enemies here, of course. Right here in the middle next to this green bag. While making your way to the forward operating base, you'll see the Brooklyn Bridge off in the distance. Head towards it into a park. Take the left stairs behind the red tree up to a body on the ground where you're going to find the dog tag linked. You got 2 sets of stairs. There's one here to the right. Here's the red tree. And just past that is another set of stairs, which will lead us to a body on the ground, which we will pick up the dog tag. We will now go into the Nile Guard. Now, this chapter, you're going to be in the tank for the most of it. Well, once you leave the tank and you're on foot, you're going to go through this flower shop right here. You're going to go out the back side of it. And to the right, next to a tree, you're going to find the collectible. Now, there's another one not very far away. So the second one is going to be right around the corner. We're going to go through to the next building and exit this next open area. There's going to be some enemies, and somehow not a single one of them is going to see me. So that right there is going to be the doorway we're trying to enter. And that's it for the Nile Guard. That's the whole section on foot right there. Operation Ember Strike is going to be our next mission. Now, after using the drone once, you're going to hop onto this ATV. Follow the path forward and enter an abandoned building on the way to find this set of dog tags. Just stay in the middle and you'll run right into the building.
Lost signal with the drone. In order to launch a full-scale assault on Pax's Century base, first we need to disable their network of SAM sites, targeting the data links connected. Copy that. The base is holding an
This will be the first of 4 dog tags we
The
collect in this mission.
dangerous new compound called NXC. Hemlock's on the ground to assist on your objective.
This mission, we're going to be doing a lot with data links. And at the village where you need to take out the data links, head to the farm and check the smallest building there for the collectibles. The farm's going to be out here in the distance. You see the green roof, the red roof. And that little building I'm pointing at is the building where the dog tags will be located. You can hop on the ATVs here and drive over there. And once you do, just go in that building, clear the enemies. There is a trophy, by the way, for using the drone to spot enemies, so make sure you're doing that as well. Every chapter actually has a miscellaneous trophy. Most of them are pretty simple. Okay, so you're going to take out Data Link, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. And then after that, you're going to be heading toward Delta, which is going to be a little bit away. Now, you're going to be going through this path here, and you're going to have to use the Switchblade to eliminate a chopper and some other enemies. This will be the second time you're forced to use it. Now, you're going to encounter the tank, and then the sniper up on this hill over here. We've already taken out the sniper, but we're going to actually backtrack up this path to where the sniper's position used to be, where we're going to find the dog tags.
Using the switchblade is over the AAA. Get the
Okay,
fuck out.
at the Data Link Delta site, there will be a dog tag behind a forklift next to a couple ATVs that you're going to use to get to the top of the dam. And just follow your team over to the ATVs. Before you get on, look for the forklift and go behind it.
Tag recovered.
And we're going to move on to the final chapter. This is always forward. First thing we're going to do is make our way through the first outpost. At the end of it, you're going to see a large blue and white hangar. Next to a vehicle on the ground are going to be some dog tags.
Tag found.
Now continue onwards, and then at the area where you need to disable the NXC launcher alpha, make your way quite far into this entire area, and you'll eventually enter a building labeled D04. When you exit this building, the dog tags are going to be just to the right.
We're up against heavy resistance.
Viper 1-1 in your airspace.
Continue onwards, and the next set of dog tags will be at the first missile silo. When you reach this collectible, when you reach this area, you're going to find the collectible behind the launcher in the back.
Fuck. The NXC's missing.
How long till operational?
Not long. Cover me. Cover
Okay, you're going to go onwards from here, and then after dealing with the second missile launcher, you will enter another bunker, and right after this cutscene, the final set of dog tags will be just a few feet away, right there. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, please let me know by hitting the like button. And if you're new around here and you're a trophy hunter, subscribe.